So today we take a look at this Fifine or Fifine K669B USB microphone, which costs about £30 to £35 on Amazon. Coming up, roll the intro. Hey name tags and welcome. This is Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. On this channel we do reviews, repairs and tutorials of tech. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, enable the bell icon notification, and everyone smash the like button for more videos like this one. And please consider using our Amazon affiliate links. It's going to help out the channel without costing you anything extra. Thanks a million. Now, full disclaimer, I received this Fifine, I'm going to stick with Fifine, not Fifine or Fifine, Fifine K669B USB microphone directly from the promoter in exchange of a review. So this is my first ever free product review which I've accepted on the channel, so I'm going to try my best to give you an unbiased review. For our main comparison today, we're going to be testing against this toner professional condenser microphone, which costs exactly the same price as the Fifine K669B USB microphone. I will be speaking into this Fifine K669B microphone for the entirety of the video and adding some post effects in Audacity, with the exception when we test this against the toner in Audacity, and I will make it clear for you later on in the video. You may want to use headphones to hear the difference properly. So this black version of the Fifine K669B microphone costs £35. There is a rose red version, but I quite like the black because I'm a man. In the box, you get the microphone with an integrated USB cable of about 180 centimeters or just under 6 foot. You get a small tripod stand and you get the manual. The build actually feels quite premium for the price. It's an all metal outer casing and it actually also looks quite nice. The mic has a standard microphone mount and thread, 5/8 of an inch, so it should fit on any mic stand or boom arm no problem. Setting up is a breeze. It doesn't require any extra phantom power. Plug it into a USB port on your computer and 30 seconds later on Windows, it picked up the driver and was working out of the box no problem. I also tested it with a Linux system and it picked up and is working fine. It's also meant to work with game consoles like the PS4. Unfortunately, I haven't got one with me. This microphone is a cardioid polar pattern pickup microphone, which means it's going to pick up audio and sound from the front rather than from the side and from the back, or at least not as good. It also has a knob for gain input on the microphone itself, which is really handy. Also, you're going to need a pop filter if you speak directly into it. Otherwise, you can always speak away from it, close to you, to avoid the pops. Placement is going to depend on your desk setup. As with any microphone, the closer you bring the microphone to the talent or to yourself, then you can reduce the gain input and you will reduce the background noise and echo and reverb. The further away the mic is on your desk, you're going to have to increase the gain input, but also you're going to get more background noise, more reverb and more echo, especially in a non-acoustic treated environment. And you're going to get vibrations and noise every time you are working on your desk or you hit your desk accidentally, since this microphone does not come with a shock mount. So as tempting as it is to use this microphone with the tripod that it comes with and place it on your desk, which is going to be probably about 1 to 2 foot away, it is better for you to bring it closer to you. So this is why I've put this on this temporarily scissor mic arm and bring it close to me and just kind of wrapped it around with a cable just for the purpose of this video. Okay, now let's just log onto Audacity and make sure you select the right microphone input. In our case, is the microphone USB PNP audio device. For the gain input on Audacity, I've got it set at 90 and we're recording at 48,000 Hertz and 24-bit. So for this section of the recording, I'm not going to put any post Audacity effects, so you can hear the microphone as real world application as you can. First, let's do a background noise test. I've only got my computer in the background, and if you want to see my environment setup, my desk, and how it can impact the audio quality, I'm going to leave a card up there somewhere so you can check out this video. Okay, if you're using headphones, you probably did hear a bit of background hiss noise. Now for this next bit, we're going to be testing the gain input on the knob at 25, 50, 75 and 100. It may get a bit loud at 75 and 100, so do bear that in mind. This is 25 gain input. What you're hearing now is about 50% gain input. And this is about 75% gain input. And this is at 100% gain input on the knob on the microphone. And now we just brought it back down to 25 gain input. Remember, this is without any Audacity post effects. Now we're going to compare this to this Toner professional condenser microphone, and we're not going to put any effects as well. I've done this video already. You can check out the link above there and in the description below as well somewhere. And we're going to take the footage from that video and put it here for comparison. So on my screen now, you can see we've got Audacity open and I'm recording audio into it directly. But at the same time, I'm also using OBS to record video and audio separately. So you can have both audio tracks and import that into your video editor if you wish to kind of manipulate them separately. Okay, now my input is at about 90 on the gain, right? And we're recording at 48,000 Hertz and 24-bit. And I'm going to give you some silence for a few seconds, just to give you an appreciation of what the background noise is. And there's not going to be any post audio effects into this sample, and hope that's clear. And here's a sample if you're typing on a keyboard. I've got a mechanical keyboard. Now for my final thoughts of this Fifine K669 microphone. First, the pros. It's a decent quality build for the price. It feels quite premium and it also looks quite nice. It's small enough to carry around. It's small enough to put on your desktop with an easy and fast connection to your computer. The gain input knob on the microphone is a definite plus. The audio quality is actually quite decent for the price. It could be a great alternative to more expensive USB microphones from ranges like maybe the Yeti range, which are usually far more expensive. And I don't feel that I have to bring this as close to me as I do with the Toner, so it could actually give me some more space. And now for the cons. Obviously this is USB only, so it can only be used with a computer or a game console like the PS4. The USB cable is also integrated, which makes it difficult to troubleshoot if there was a problem with it, as compared to the Toner mic, which has detachable parts. There is no on or off LED button indicator, so you should always test before you record to make sure you are actually recording something. There is some background noise noticeable, but this can be treated maybe with some acoustic treatment and also using noise reduction in any software like Audacity. And last but not least, the bare minimum accessories it comes with, in my opinion, it should be mounted on an arm, so that would be extra cost, as I think it should be brought closer to you, so you reduce the gain input and reduce the background noise and echo and reverb. Although it's designed to be used out of the box, straight plug into the computer and you're on your way. But that may be just my situation in my working environment. Your desk may have the requirements to just use it as a plug and play. So that was in terms of the pros and cons. Now I'll give you my absolute final thoughts. In all honesty, if I was a beginner and I was looking at getting a first microphone, I think 30 to 34 pounds probably would still be a bit pricey for my budget if I was just starting out, especially for a microphone with only a USB connection, which is going to limit me to use this only with a computer. This Toner microphone, on the other hand, has got a lot more to offer for the same price. You can, again, please refer back to the review, but it comes with a shock mount, a pop filter, a foam, a scissor arm, a table mount. It comes with a power supply for phantom power. It comes with 2 XLR cables and it's pretty decent quality. And not only can you connect it to anything with a 3.5mm jack like a computer or a field recorder, but you can also use it as an XLR input into another field recorder or an audio interface and connect that to a computer as well. So it's a lot more versatile. Obviously, some people might argue that it's apples to oranges because this is USB only and this is XLR/3.5mm input, plus it's got phantom power, so it's not really the same comparison, but I was merely referring to what you can get for the same price. And of course, this Fifine K669B is very easy to set up, whereas the Toner can be a bit complicated, especially if you're not used to phantom power and XLR cables and how to connect it to your PC. It can get a bit overwhelming for beginners. Another point, if I was looking for a USB microphone and I had a limited budget, I would probably try to go for this Toner microphone, which is only about $10.99 currently on Amazon. And that's because now, in hindsight, I know that it takes a lot more than just the microphone to produce quality audio. You need tons of things like, you know, recording distance, like pop filter, like acoustic treatment, like doing a script, practicing, using some effects in Audacity. It takes a lot more to work with what you have, even if you have a very cheap microphone. So it's always better to use what you have and learn how to use that properly to produce professional quality content. And that is true for any piece of equipment you get. Come on, if I give you the best running shoes in the world, you're not going to beat the world record in 100-meter sprint, are you? Unless if you are actually the athlete to do that. But you get my point. So on that note, I'm actually going to be doing a lot more mic reviews. I've got tons of other types of microphones to suit all kinds of situations. And I will be also maybe advising on a single lav mic, which costs just £10. And what you can do with it is amazing, the audio quality, and it also can be used with smartphones. So you might actually wait and consider maybe getting a lav mic. It might fit most of recording situations, especially if you're just a one-person show. So make sure you are subscribed and check back on the channel for reviews on those coming up. Saying that, now that I own the Fifine K669B, I'm quite curious to use it as my daily driver and then be able to form a long-term opinion. Because one of the gripes I have about tech reviews is the fact that many tech reviewers, they will only give you kind of an unboxing experience and maybe one day or just a few days of using that. You and I know that if you don't use a product long enough, you will not become aware of all the potential problems that it can give. On the same token, you may not fully appreciate all its potential. So I've got a bit of a problem with this. Obviously, it's understandable that tech reviewers have to do this. There's a deadline. Maybe the promoter need a review by X amount of hours or days or week, whatever, but it's usually not enough. So what do you think, guys? Tech reviews can be biased sometimes. And that brings me to a warning. Please be careful when you are researching for tech reviews, because I know firsthand that not every tech reviewer is honest how they got the product, what kind of affiliation they have with the company, and what kind of financial reward they're getting. Not just on YouTube, but on all kinds of platforms. Make sure you're being quite savvy and do your research properly. So what do you guys think of this Fifine K669 USB microphone? Is it worth keeping? Would you want to buy one? Let me know in the comments below. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the people from Fifine. It was great to do this review, and I'm looking forward to do more tech reviews in the future. So if you have a product that you want to send over for me to review, you know what to do. Let me know in the comment section. You can also contact me through my various media platforms. And obviously, I will always try to give you an honest review. So that's the end of today's video, guys. As usual, you know what to do down below. Comment, like, and share this video. And also remember to subscribe if you've not done so yet, and use our affiliate links to help out the channel. As usual, this was a pleasure. This was Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. Until next time, peace out.